Hello everyone, my name is Chris and welcome back to another movie review. Today I'm gonna be reviewing Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and as usual I'm quickly gonna go through the story of this movie to tell you in short what this movie is all about. Then I'm gonna share my own opinions and thoughts about this movie, so in case you didn't watch it, one big spoiler alert across the screen, and yeah, just click away from this video to avoid spoilers and come back after you watch a movie if you want to, guys. If you don't want to, you don't have to, it's totally okay. But if you really are interested in my opinions and thoughts about this movie right now, then stay with me till the end of this video and let's get started. Alright guys, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is a movie that's been released this year, and this is yet another Marvel movie from Marvel Comic Books. This is sorted under stage 4 of Marvel movies right now, and I watched this movie recently. And again, we follow Stephen Strange, our legendary character from Avengers and the original Doctor Strange movie. This time, movie starts off with a dream of him being chased by this gigantic monster, and he's being chased by it in this weird universe where he's trying to escape from that monster with this girl called America. She's important later in the movie. At the beginning of the movie, he wakes up and he realizes that that was just a dream. And the next scene is him being on the wedding of his ex, and he's trying to talk with her a little bit when suddenly he hears a noise of car being thrown around and glass breaking and people screaming, and he looks outside the window and there is this girl from his dream. She is running from something invisible, and then he just uses his magic to suit up and he gets into action to save him from wherever that is, and then he throws some sort of spell at that invisible thing, and it turns out it's just a giant one-eyed octopus that is trying to kill this girl. And of course he protects her, and with the help of Wong that arrives mid-fight, they together join forces and kill this giant octopus, and they save a day. And then they ask this girl who she is, and Doctor Strange recognizes her from his dream, and then she tells him that that actually was not a dream, because that was reality. It really happened. It was two of them being in the other universe. And that's where things start to get interesting, and Doctor Strange realizes that this girl needs his help and that there is some higher force trying to kill her. Actually, it wants to take her power, and her power is that she can open portals and she can travel between universes into these multiverses. Multiverse is basically, well, it's kind of complicated to explain. It's the fucking space where another version of you lives in other universes. You know, it's, for example, other version of me, Chris, being in some other universe, and that other Chris might have some similarities to me, but he's also different, and he has his own life in that universe, and everything is different. And she can apparently open these portals and she can travel between multiverses, and that's when Doctor Strange decides to visit WandaVision and ask help from her, and he asks her to protect this girl, or what she can tell him about her, or what is going on, who is trying to kill her. And then she reveals him that she started using this dark magic from this dark book called Darkhold, and she's using that magic because she's seen version of herself in another multiverse where she's happy with her children, and because of that she's using dark magic that is obviously bad just to get herself to that multiverse so she can be happy. Simply, she's not happy, she lost the vision and she's very depressed and she's just looking for happiness. And then she reveals Doctor Strange that actually she is the one trying to kill America and take her power so she can travel between these multiverses and just take herself to the multiverse where she's happy with her children. And that's when Doctor Strange realizes that WandaVision is no longer WandaVision, and she becomes Scarlet Witch. So we finally get to see Scarlet Witch in this movie, and she's very evil in this movie. Through the entire movie, she's actually the main villain, trying to take America's power and kill her. Actually, to take her power, she has to kill her. And for the rest of the movie, Doctor Strange is trying to prevent that from happening, and he's trying to prevent Scarlet Witch from getting her power. And there is a lot of mad shit going on in this movie. It's just way too complicated to explain all that. But yeah, in short, that's what this entire movie is pretty much all about. That's the core story of it. It's just Doctor Strange protecting girl America from Scarlet Witch. And yeah, through the movie they travel through a lot of multiverses. Even at one point, Doctor Strange meets other versions of himself, and even at one point in the movie, he uses Darkhold himself, even though that's forbidden. And he starts to sleepwalking, which means that he possesses a body of himself, in this case, from another multiverse to stop WandaVision, Scarlet Witch. And yeah, he breaks some rules and he kind of goes to dark side, but for greater good, to stop even greater catastrophe. Because if Scarlet Witch gets the power from America, she can do very, very bad things, and she can just destroy every universe in multiverse, and like she can literally control everything, and that's very bad. So yeah, this is just a little bit different, I would say, Marvel movie. It was very intense, it was very interesting, and it was truly a multiverse of madness, just like the title of the movie says. It's a really mad shit. I don't want to spoil completely everything what happens in this movie, but some unexpected things happen at the end of this movie, and after the credits there is also some scenes that are just crazy. I did not expect that to happen, and it's gonna be very interesting for me to see what's gonna happen with Doctor Strange in the future. This is literally the movie where Doctor Strange, like I said, breaks rules and uses dark magic that is really dark and bad, and I'm really interested to see, is he gonna stay the good guy for the rest of the movies, or is that darkness gonna consume him and turn him into full villain or anti-hero or whatever. That's my biggest question I have from this movie. I liked America as the character as well. She's a very confused teenage girl. She suffers from a big trauma because she teleported her female parents through the portal when she was a little kid. That's when she first time opened this portal, and portal sucked them into some other multiverse, and since then she lost her parents and she doesn't know where they are. You can see that clearly at one point in the movie, and pretty much all the characters in the movie are searching for happiness. Doctor Strange is not happy because he's not with Christine, which is his ex. He does find her in another multiverse, and she doesn't recognize him in the way she does in his universe, because obviously they are the same persons but in different universes. So it's different, and you can see him really suffering for her, and in that other multiverse where he finds her, they work together to beat Scarlet Witch, and he really kind of falls in love with her again, even though she kind of doesn't fall in love with him, at least not in the way she did in his universe. And it actually makes it really sad, the love story between them in that universe. It's kind of sad and very hurting from Doctor Strange's perspective, because there is literally a woman that he loves, but he cannot be happy with her because in the same time that's not her. It's just different version of her in the other universe. and it's just really sad. It's just really fucking sad, and there is that love aspect that I really liked in this movie, and scenario was actually very well scripted. Like I said, some unexpected things happened. Fight scenes and action scenes were very well done. CGI was on point, as always with the Marvel movies. Music was on point. I really fucking enjoyed this movie. It was really fun, and it was one of those kind of big brain time movies from Marvel. You know, the movie that actually is a very good twist in the Marvel universe. And Doctor Strange Multiverse, in the multiverse of madness. Goddamn, that's hard to pronounce. Was exactly that type of a movie, and it's gonna be very interesting to see for me where the next phase of Marvel movies is gonna take approach, and what approach are they gonna take with Doctor Strange. So I think it was very interesting, and definitely was another interesting Marvel movie. And if you're a fan of Marvel movies, and if you watched first Doctor Strange movie, I highly recommend you to check this one out. You're not gonna regret it. There is a bunch of great stuff. There is even some stuff I would like to talk about, but I kind of don't want to spoil or ruin anything completely for you. I think I already gave you enough spoilers. So, yeah, altogether, it was a very nice, good looking movie that was fun. Something was constantly going on, and it was not boring. That's the main thing about this movie. It's not boring. It's a lot of shit going on at the same time, and it's a lot to take at one point. And that's what surprised me. This movie definitely had a great surprise element that I totally did not expect. I did not expect that surprise effect that this movie left on me, and it actually even went above my expectations. I did not expect that much from this movie, but it actually delivered more than I expected, which is why I respect this movie so much. It was very good. So, yeah, guys, I think I said everything I wanted about this movie. If you enjoyed this movie review, then go ahead and leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe if you want to. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's totally okay. You can also join my Chris Facebook group. Link is down below in the description. I post all kind of stuff over there. And once again, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate all of your support and everything you've done for me and my channel so far. You're amazing. I love you, and I'll definitely see you in the next videos. Chris out.